G'day gang, Simo and Ed. And we're here to talk to you about...
Well, about our birthday.
Yeah, it is our birthday.
It's our 1-year-old birthday. We've been doing 52 videos.
Wow.
So for this video and the next, we're going to talk a little bit about the year that has just gone, some of the favourite videos and some of the takeaways, and then next video we're going to unleash the strategy, the things that it's going to take this all forward into the next 12 months.
Wow, that sounds pretty exciting.
It is. There's some really cool stuff going on.
We've got the plonk.
We've got the plonk. This one must be really good. It's got a little bit of twig on it. We've got some chocolates that they eat at ambassadorial parties.
And we've got our cupcakes.
Oh, no.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, mate. Did you make a wish?
Yeah, we could do another year's worth of videos.
Same wishes all our viewers.
So, where do we start? I hope we don't set the fire alarm off.
Yeah, it is entirely possible. Let's have a quick look at the top 5 performing videos, and we'll have a little delve into them, and then we'll have a little chat about what that tells us potentially about the thinking currently by our viewers, and why that just needs to move slightly.
Can you actually remember what we talked about in each video?
I remember every single video like it was yesterday, Mr. Heath.
Oh, they're mould together.
They do a little, they do a little. Anyway, I think the top performing video that we had was one of the really early ones, which was where every kart track in the world gets it wrong.
Yeah, I think it was our first.
Was it our very first?
Yeah.
So that could be a combination of novelty factor.
Yeah.
I like to think it's quality content, dragged everybody in and thought, oh, wow, this is really cool. But it was a typical clickbaity title.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of takeaways. The first one is the title.
We say that throughout these videos.
Yeah,
We're talking about the subject line. Oh, that's even worse.
Subject line and the way that you bring people into your track is actually just creating something now. The new is really interesting. So anything that's new around your sector or with your audience will always draw eyes in. So part of the allure in that first video is that it was new. So people are going, oh, what's this happening over here? Now the job then is to keep them entertained long enough they stay to hear the next bit. But yeah, the first one was all about where every kart track in the world gets it wrong. And we pointed out a few bits and pieces.
Yeah. It's mainly around the kart tracks, thinking people coming down to drive their cars. It's all about the experience.
We've spent a year saying that it's not about the biggest engine or the longest track, it's about the experience, it's about what they get from it, the benefits of what they get, rather than the features of what you're offering. And if you can tap more into that, then business starts to get simpler, easier, fun.
Profitable.
More profitable, absolutely it does.
Second one was employee sabotage. How it can take down your track.
Yeah, now I would not have put money on that.
No, that was an odd one.
It was.
It was one we just threw out there. Go, why don't we have a crack at this?
It was.
Do we do that before self-sabotage? I can't recall.
I can't quite recall, but I know it was interesting because it's a bit awkward. You've now got your employees watching some of these videos, and the track owners are piling in to have a look at the ways that you're potentially sabotaging.
Yeah, that's it.
It just gives you a different angle. It was quite a number of videos in, which is good. So it's perhaps timely in that respect. It's a great video, one worth having a quick look at. We uncovered a few of the likely suspect areas and just hinted at some bits and pieces.
And it was probably topical for the point in time because you had a lot of people coming off what we here called furlough and the national insurance sort of stuff where the government was paying people to be off work because of COVID and things like this. And then there was very much a reluctance to come back to work. And there were some issues around there. So that may piqued a bit of interest.
Well, and also that timing as well. I think some track owners may have realised something wasn't quite right, and maybe the numbers or skeleton staff are reopening, and they're going, something doesn't add up here. So potentially we've uncovered areas. Hopefully we didn't. Hopefully all your staff, and the majority, the good news is the vast majority of your staff are just there to do a good job for you.
The third one, how to craft your perfect karting offer.
Yep.
That was an early one too. I think that was in 3, 4 in maybe.
I could have guessed that one.
Yeah. I mean, we were quite proud of that one. We thought that was a timely and important one to let kart owners know about, because you know some of the stuff we see coming out is a bit weak.
Regularly. Me and you are still on that text campaign that just isn't very strong.
And email campaign.
I don't get their emails. I might have unsubscribed.
You know, that's a useful one. I'm sure the delightful Josie is putting little cards up here to the video so you can refer back to them.
You do realise we've said that now quite a few minutes into the video. So Josie's the lady that helps edit our videos.
Go back.
She's now going to have to go back. She's going to swearing and everything. So who knows what pictures she'll put up here.
Yeah.
Just to show that. I dread to think.
There may be an angry squirrel or something.
The fourth one. This is now why customers are really coming down to your track. Another high performing one.
That was an interesting one, because we came up with some reasons why people were coming down to the track that the normal run-of-the-mill kart track owner probably wouldn't consider. You know, we talked about why you have taken your customers karting. I think it's more than once now.
They love karting, but the real reasons behind why they turn up, and they always have the same gripes. And bless them, the ladies that are in the group, they're always
cuticles.
It is
stinky gloves.
That's right.
That's been solved now with COVID, because they get issued individual gloves every time now.
See, that makes my job easier, getting my clients down to a kart track. That is like hugely successful. But and then the other thing, they're just like we never got to talk properly. So they're always like, they'll never eat at the kart track, because they just want somewhere to go network and have a conversation, find out more. But there's loads of other stuff in there. Why your customers are really coming down to the track. It gets you thinking differently about what it is that you're doing. So the top 4 videos, that's those there. And what I really drew from that is everything is pretty much sales and marketing led.
Yes.
Now, so this is really common in business ownership, right? You do more sales, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
We'll do more sales, we'll be all right. Okay?
We'll do more marketing, we'll get more sales.
That's it. I don't know what I took my first company up to, but there was, because it was all divided up between a couple of holding companies and all the rest of it, like any good accountant should help you with. But there's about £8 and £9 million a year kicking around in amongst some other accounts, right? Let me share with you, if you don't get some of the basics right, it doesn't matter how much sales you do, you always find yourself in a little bit of a mess. So I can fully understand that people got into the sales and marketing, because it's always like, you get enough sales, business is all right. I want a little bit more money, we'll do some more sales, and away you go. But actually there's better ways, faster ways, simpler ways to go and build a business that you truly love. And you may love your kart track business. And I think just looking at those first few videos, that was really, really very interesting. It's all around sales and marketing. But we've had a little conflab earlier today. I think moving forward, we're going to announce in this next video what we're going to be looking at for the next 12 months. We're going to give you a little flavour. A short video as well, so you can get into it very easily, but it will just give you a little flavour of where you might be in terms of the different levels of kart track ownership, and a little insight into what we're going to be doing for the next 12 months to go and help you strategically, so that all the stuff around the sales and marketing you can still do, but how to really get control so that your business actually becomes more fun and more profitable. And that'll be really intriguing.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
It's a bold promise. I knew we shouldn't have started on the champagne too early. I see this fella here's had quite a lot.
Yes. Has he drawn his guns?
He has.
Oh.
I'm not sure it shows up on the video camera too well. He's standing there with his fingers like this. Yeah. So gangster mode. Who knows where that will go? He's got his eyes on us. So, just to recap, if you're looking for those videos, you can go straight back into Fastline Group's YouTube channel.
Yep. And they're all under the Simo and Ed Fastline Track Growth playlist.
Cool. And you can have a look at those. Yeah. But you can dive straight back into there. We do get people come back asking questions. So don't be backwards coming forwards. If you are sitting there going, I wish I understood that better, or I'd like to know more about, don't hold back. Just come and reach out. We'll do something to come and help you.
Sounds good. Well, I'm going to eat my cake at this point.
Have your cake and eat it.
Yep.
Honestly, you business owners.
So, it's goodbye from me.
It's cheerio from me.
Till next time.
See you soon.
See ya.
Bye.